Shalom, beloved channel. I'm Priest Daniel here with you again, and today Yahweh is gonna bring a new topic to you, to this channel, to everyone who's listening to this channel. So, we're gonna speak about a topic that is going to be very controversial for those who believes in heaven. And what do I mean by this? There is a certain doctrine or belief in the religions where people believe that when you die, if you have been a good person, you go to heaven. If you believe, for example, in Jesus Christ, as the Christians say, you will go to heaven. But is this really true, beloved people? What does the Holy Scripture say? What does the word of Yahweh say? What does the Almighty One, the Creator, say about all this? And in order to understand this topic, I'm gonna read you a Bible verse that is found in Matthew chapter 5 verse 5. It's Yahshua giving the Sermon at the Mountain, and he's saying, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." I repeat, "Blessed are the meek," says Yahshua, "for they will inherit the earth." If you notice, beloved listener, and please take notes, Yahshua is saying that the ones who are meek, with other words, the ones who loves Yahweh, the ones who are obedient, will inherit the earth. It doesn't speak about heaven, beloved people. We will go to another part in Scripture, Psalms 37 verse 11. "But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace." Once again, the righteous people, the ones who love Yahweh, the ones who are obedient, will inherit the earth. It says, they shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Where? In heaven or in earth? It says on earth. So, if we analyze Genesis chapter 1, when Yahweh created the earth, when he created Adam and Eve, we need to be conscious about a couple of things. We need to understand, beloved people, that Yahweh created Adam and Eve here on earth. He didn't create them in the sky or in the heaven. He created them here to live here on earth. He even created a garden, a paradise, the Garden of Eden. He made plants, trees, who gave its fruits so that they might eat from it. Plants and fruits, beloved people. He created a planet, a biological system here on earth so mankind should live here, so they might be able to live here, to eat, to work, to live here a peaceful and joyful life. That was the plan of Yahweh. So, he created Adam and Eve to live here. He created a garden, beloved people. That was his plan. And one other thing that we need to be conscious about is the fact that death, physical death, was not in the plans of Yahweh. He created he created mankind to be eternal, to live forever and ever, because he created us in his image. So death was not in his plans for mankind. Death is a consequence of sin. So you might say, but when we die, if we were good people, we go to heaven. No, listen. Yahweh created our biological body to be here on earth. Right? We cannot survive in outer space or in any other place, beloved people. We need to be rational. So, his plan for us, if we read Genesis 1, was to live here and to have our families, to procreate. That was a commandment that he gave us. Be fruitful and procreate. That was the order that he gave to Adam and Eve. So, death was not in his plans. In his plans was families, peace and joy in here on earth. He made fruits, he made plants, he made trees, he made everything possible so that mankind would live here on earth. So, death is presented into mankind because of sin. Adam and Eve are deceived by the devil, by the serpent, as we know, by the snake. So, what happens when we die? Do we go to heaven? Do we go to hell? No, beloved people, none of these places. Listen, Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 5 says, "For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing." I repeat, but the dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten. Beloved people, this verse is explaining, the word of Yahweh is explaining that the dead ones have no consciousness. They're not conscious. They're dead, sleep in the tomb. I'm explaining this so that you might understand. They're not in heaven, they're not in hell, because hell doesn't exist. Heaven surely does exist, but heaven is the place for the angels. They were created to be in heaven. We humans were created to be on earth. Our home is the earth. The home for the angels are heaven. It's not that complicated, beloved channel. Christianity wanted to sell us all these ideas, but the reality is very simple. Yahweh is natural. He is simple. He created a beautiful planet Earth, and we need to be grateful for it, beloved people. Nowadays we see people how they are not taking care of the environment. They are throwing trash on the streets. They are not taking care of the oceans or the seas. They are not taking care of the nature. They're treating it like garbage. When Yahweh created a beautiful place called home, called earth. So, this is the plan of salvation that Yahweh has for mankind. Yahshua will come back here to restore everything that we, mankind, have destroyed. The nature, our hearts, because our hearts are full of sins. He will restore everything. Yahweh will restore everything through Yahshua, so that we might live here happy and peacefully throughout all our lives. This is our home, earth, and it's a gift of Yahweh. And we need to learn to appreciate this gift that Yahweh has given us. So, this is the topic that this video wanted to bring you today, beloved channel. Bye bye.